Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet around an object. It could be something like this. You're obviously going to need some sort of container to crochet around, some yarn and a crochet hook that goes together, and some glue. Let's do this. The first thing you're going to need is some sort of container, like this one. This is the lid for what I'm going to show you how to crochet around in a minute. I'm also making a paper piece to go in the bottom of this because the lid is actually cracked. And I'm gluing that down with hot glue. Okay, so I've crocheted this earlier. I'm just going to pop my lid in there and make sure that my crocheted piece is even around it. I'm going to show you how to crochet this in just a minute. It has this edge on it that I want you to see before we do it, so that perhaps the pattern will make more sense. So I glue the top of my crochet part to the container's sides. And I'm just gonna remove these glue pieces that always manifest themselves when you're using hot glue. Okay, so this is sped up a little bit, and it's just the same process all the way around. So now I have this shallow container for stuff on my desk. Now this is the bottom part of this. And I have some yarn that is for knitting needles size 4 to 5. And then I have a crochet needle that is 3 millimeters. I'm going to start with a slip knot, and then I'm going to chain 2. In the first stitch, I'm going to single crochet 5. Now I'm pulling on the tail to make the slip knot smaller, so that I can slip stitch in the first single crochet of the round to form a ring. To make the next round, I'm chaining 1, and then I'm making 2 single crochet in each of the stitches all the way around. I'm gonna slip stitch in the first stitch of the round. To start the next round, I'm chaining 1, and then I'm making 1 single crochet in the first stitch and 2 single crochet in the next stitch. I'm gonna continue to do that all the way around. Now slip stitch in the first stitch of the round. When you're working, continually check if you've made the correct size. If, like this, it's a little bit too small, so I'm going to continue working around. The pattern is going to be the same from now on, but you're going to increase the number of stitches before your 2 crochet in 1. For every round. So this one is going to be 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then 2 single crochet in the next stitch. And then the next round again, after that will be 3, and then we do 2 single crochet in the 4th. And then in the 5th, and then in the 6th, and so on. This will ensure that the piece is going to lay flat, which of course is what we want because the bottom of our container is flat. So I'm just showing you that my piece now is the right size. It's the same size as the other one I made because these 2 containers are the same size. This one, there's this ridge that we talked about, and we're going to make that next. Now to continue, we're going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. But for the first round, we're only going to work in the back loops. The front loops of the stitch, because the stitch is basically 2 loops, right, in a V shape. The front loops are going to create that ridge. That is what you're going to see as a sort of continuous line around the piece. Now, because I've made an entire round where I haven't made 2 single crochet in 1 stitch, I've only made 1 single crochet in each stitch, it has started to curl. So I'm going to continue to do that all the way around. I'm not going to slip stitch from now on. I'm just going to single crochet right over the point where I would slip stitch before to make this sort of spiraling effect all the way up. And of course continually measuring whether I have made the right size. When the piece, the entire sort of sleeve, is about 1 inch higher than the sides of the container that you're crocheting around, you can start to glue it down. You can of course also make a longer sleeve and then have it go all the way to the bottom of your container, or you can have it be flush with the container. It's all up to you. This is what I did, and I think it looks nice on my table, but it is completely up to you. I'm trying to make the last row sort of lay on top there, so it looks consistent. Don't know how well I did, but that was the point anyway, that I wanted the same row to lay all the way around on the top. So here it is on my desk, and I'm actually very happy with it. I am using it a lot. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.